like just like I normally would, like have a joke? Okay, cool. Just be myself, right? Yeah. Kate, just be you. Okay, hey everyone, it's Kate from Valere and I'm here today with Phil, aka Powerful Pensioner. I didn't know his name was Phil actually until today when we were chatting on the phone. So Phil's been struggling with some injuries. He's training up for an Ironman later on in the year. So I went through a bit of an injury history with Phil and we have put together a program where we're going to make you... All right, I'll just keep going. Thanks, Joe. I was on a roll. I was going good, wasn't I? So Phil's training up for an Ironman later on in the year, but he's had a few niggles and a couple of injuries lately. Predominantly, you can correct me, Phil, if I'm wrong, but a bit of glute, hammy, and Achilles issues, all on the right side. Yeah. So we're going to go through some injury prevention exercises. Lots of these you will find on the app as well, but I've tailored this one in particular for Phil, so we'll get started. Exercise number one we're going to do is a hip hike. So this is to help with that glute tendinopathy or that piriformis pain that you're having. I love this exercise in particular because it replicates the hip drop that happens during running. So we're going to strengthen up those specific muscles that you use during running. Okay, so with this one, standing on the edge of a step, so you can, if you don't have a step, you can stack up some weight plates, or you can do this at home if you have a step at home. So 1 foot off, and what you're going to do with this is this hip and this foot is going to drop down towards the ground, and your other hip is going to poke out to the wall over there, okay? Then you're going to hike that hip up nice and tall. It's going to drop out again and hike up, okay? It doesn't look like much, but trust me, after a few reps, it burns, okay? So we are going to see if we can do anywhere between 12 to 15 reps based on how this feels. So okay, so this foot drops down, good, and that hip, nice. Good, now keep this knee still, okay? So slight bend, and the movement all comes from the hips, so you're virtually like a model on a catwalk. Yeah. You know those days?
Hey, Frost.
Good.
Is that coming out too far?
That's pretty good. Let that hip drop out towards that wall. Good, good. And then hike that hip up like you're trying to close this gap. Good. Drop this hip down, foot down, and then hike it up. Good, and keep this knee still the whole time. That's it. Penguin march. So we'll start off, we'll do these just body weight, and then we can hold on to a dumbbell if we want to. So the reason I've got you doing these is to strengthen up your calves and your Achilles, but it's also a little bit of bone loading. And I remember you saying you had that stress fracture. Yeah. So it's good to get extra bone loading in rather than just getting it all from running, because running's actually not the best bone loading exercise because it's so repetitive. Right. So this is going to be a different stimulus for you. Yeah. So this is actually perfect, but you can hold on to anything for a bit of balance. And what you're doing on the spot is, I call these a little penguin march, okay? Ideally, you're gonna look really cool. You maybe do this one at home, no. But we're gonna start off just body weight and make sure that your Achilles feels okay. We're gonna do 10 on each leg. If it feels all right, we'll add some weight, okay? Cool. So up on the toes the whole time, good. And I want you to just think about bringing your toes up. Yeah, good. And then swapping, 20 reps, so 10 on each side again. Good. Keep those heels off the ground for me. Good. Achilles still feel okay? Yeah. Good. So this one, Phil, we're working your calves and your Achilles. So your calves are working in an isometric way, so they're just on the whole time during this movement. So often those Achilles issues stem from tightness, weakness in the calves. Yeah. So we're going to work on that, and this is also a nice way to really load up through your Achilles without going too much load on them too excessively. It's a good warm up because I've got you doing a little bit of heavier calf stuff in the main set. So this is like a nice little warm up in the lead up to that.
I could start to feel it in the calves.
Good, excellent. So maybe after 3 or 4 rounds you'll be feeling it? Good. And again, you get that little bit of that extra bone loading. So as you feel confident with these, go sort of like a little bit more assertive. So really kind of, yes, good. Really stomp those toes into the ground. Yeah. Excellent. When you're done 20, have a little rest. Okay, so Phil, this exercise is a Fitball hamstring curl. I'll demonstrate it, but I picked this for you because you said that you felt like your hamstrings were really tight or your muscles are really tight. So one of the best ways to actually lengthen and improve the range of your muscles is to do it through what's called time under tension. Right. So where you're loading up those muscles but lengthening them at the same time, and then you get the benefits of improving your strength whilst also improving your flexibility, okay? And with this one in particular, you're gonna work your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves, and your core. So it's a good all-round one, okay? Bit of balance as well. So with this one, you're gonna come and lay on your back, okay? Feet on the Fitball. Now to make it easier, put more of your calves on the Fitball. To make it harder, further out, okay? So you can adjust it as you want to, all right? So generally good to start just with like your Achilles on the ball. From here, squeeze your bottom, roll in, slow control, roll it out. Roll in, out. Easy.
We'll see.
Your face. I always put my hands out next to me for like that extra bit of stability as well through the rest of your body. Okay, I would bring that ball in a tiny bit closer towards you, even a tiny bit more. Yeah, be nice the first time you do it. All right, relax your head down, nice and relaxed. Okay, good. Good, now slowly control that ball in. Good, and slowly out. We're gonna aim for 5 for this first set and we'll see how it feels, okay? Good, in and out, good, and try and keep these hips, yes, beautiful, good, good. These are great, these are really good. Excellent, have a rest. Okay, that was great.
That's not too bad, that one.
Good, no cramping anything through the hamstrings? Good, how many more repetitions do you feel like you could have done?
Probably 5.
Good, awesome. So what we'll do, have a bit of rest and then move the Fitball further out so it's just your heels on the Fitball. That will make it harder and you'll feel it more in your calves. Go, Phil, go feet a tiny bit wider apart from me. Yeah, good. Okay. And keep those glutes up the whole time for me. Okay, good. Roll in, good. Let's do 6 this round, okay? But no more than 6, we'll just stop there. Perfect, really good. Feel okay?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Go one more for me. Perfect. They're really good.
Better than what I thought.
Yeah, that's really good. A lot of people when they first do these cramp through the hamstrings, but you can, if you watch this back, you'll see that you get full range through your hamstrings. So at the end of range when you roll that ball out, your hamstrings are in the most lengthened position, which is in that tension as well. So that's what we're talking about. So it's going to be really good for your flexibility.
I can feel in the core a bit as well.
Perfect, and that's the whole point of doing exercises like this is you get core work without having to do isolated core work. So this next exercise we use to work on that glute strength, but because it's single leg you get quite a lot of adductors as well. So we're getting glutes, stabilizing glutes, adductors, some quads and hammies, okay, and a little bit of core. So with these ones, you're going to come and line up next to a wall or a pole, and so your feet should be together, and then the one closest to the pole just lifts off and pushes, you're going to push into the pole. So you're sort of imagining you're trying to push it over with that leg, okay? That works these glutes on this side. These ones will automatically start working because you're single leg, okay? So you're working both. From here, you're going to go in sort of like you're sitting back into a chair. So imagine I had a chair behind you, I was like pulling it away from you. So you're going to come bring your hips back like you're going to sit on it. 4-second control down, 3, 4, hold for 4 seconds, keeping that tension in, and then standing back up again, okay? So it's a slow, controlled movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hold for 4. The depth doesn't matter, okay? It's all just about that single leg stance and then up. So you go to whatever range feels comfortable for you, okay? This is another one that just burns. All right, so I would sort of line up. This foot should kind of be underneath your shoulder. You'll get a gauge if you feel too far away or too close. You can always rejig. You can hold on for a bit of balance as well if you want to, okay? Good, good. Now really push this foot into the wall. So straight away that should feel these glutes switching on when you do that. Good, okay. Bringing those hips back like you're going to sit on a chair behind you. 2, 3, 4. Good, hold it for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand up nice and tall. Good. We're doing 4 on each side. How does it feel?
Yeah, I can feel it, like you say, working. Yeah.
Perfect. Good. Keep that tension of that foot into the pole. Hips go back. Slowly lower down. Bend the knee, lower down. Good. 3, 4. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand back up again. So, Tyler, let me just figure out this machine first because it's different to my one at home.
Is everything worse here in that home?
No, this is a good gym actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Just
really
tend
good.
to think of Australia really sporty and everything.
Next exercise we're going to do is a seated calf raise. So this is particularly important for you with your Achilles issues. So tendons love loading. They don't like unloading. So the good thing was when you said you were still running, that's really good for your tendons.
Yeah.
Obviously within what you can tolerate, but we really want to strengthen them up. And tendons like heavy loading, more than high rep work, okay? So that's why we're going to do a calf raise. Your knees are bent on the calf raise, so you work your soleus, the deeper muscle, which is really important in looking after that tendon as well, okay? And because it's low rep, it's actually a lot nicer on the tendon.
Yeah.
So I'm going to demonstrate first for you. Now, with this one, you come in, pop your feet on the platform. So you'll see this kind of curves down, so it creates like a deficit calf raise, so you get more range through there. Every calf raise machine has a totally different weight, starting weight. So this is 43 kilos, which is really heavy, okay? So I want you to do single leg seated calf raises because you've got a right-sided injury, so we don't want to strengthen them together because your left side will compensate. But we're going to warm up double legs just to see how you find the weight, make sure it doesn't flare up your Achilles, okay? So you just come in here, lift up this, hook that out the way. And what we'll do is nice and slow and control down, so we get some, that's called that eccentric loading, so we're really loading it up when it's lengthening. And then we're going to aim for a little bit faster on the way up. But with tendinopathy, we don't want to go too fast with that movement because that could flare it up. So we're just going to go nice and controlled down and just a steady pace up. We're going to start, if we can, we'll do 6 double leg. Then if your Achilles feels okay, we can re-rack, have a rest, and then we're going to try single leg, okay? Do you do much calf strengthening?
Hardly any.
Everyone forgets about the calves.
I'm really lazy that way. I just want like the active stuff.
Yeah, all the outdoors, like the fun stuff. Right,
When you're on the
control.
bike, you're looking at everything around. It's just,
Totally different
But
environment.
once I get into this, I would follow it religiously.
Yeah. When you start to see the benefits, it's so much easier to stick to. Good. How does your Achilles feel?
Feels alright.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Beautiful. So that's 6 reps. So, yeah, re-rack. We'll just have a little rest and then we'll try single leg. I'm going to actually go this way off for single leg to start.
Okay.
All right. So whenever you do single leg calf raises, always unrack double leg just for safety. Then hook one leg away. Okay. Okay, now I want this to feel like you've only got 2 more reps when you finish your 6, okay? So do 6 repetitions on your left and we'll do 6 on your right and then let me know how many more you think you could have done. Good, control, nice control down and a steadier pace up. Good, good, good. Control, good. That's 6, yeah. Now swapping legs, so now bring this one, yeah.
That's a bit tougher than what I thought.
It's hard, isn't it? Now hook left out, good, control down and steady up. Good, good. How does it feel?
Feels okay.
Okay, good. No pain?
No.
Good control, good. Faster up and keep that 3-second down, nice control down, good. Power up, control down. Is it all right with that bit of extra weight?
Yeah, I can feel it.
Makes a difference, hey? Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Jesus. Taking those weight plates off. So, like I was saying, we're going leg press for you so we can go heavy and not worry about technique. And we're going to build up glute, quad, hammy strength, okay? So on these, we're also going to go single leg, but if you want to, you can warm up double leg. Just get confidence, get familiar with the machine, okay? But if you've done these with Joe, I think you'll be good. So with these ones, again, always unrack and re-rack double leg. Hook one leg out of the way. I don't like to put it in here because even though there's a stopper, it makes me nervous.
Yeah.
So let's go one out, control 3 seconds in, power as fast as you can out, okay? 1, 2, 3, powerful, strong. 1, 2, 3, powerful and strong. We're gonna go 6 reps on each side. I want you to do this at a weight where you feel like you only have 2 reps left, okay? Right. If this feels too heavy straight away, let me know, we'll unload it. Otherwise, we'll do the 6 and then we can reevaluate and adjust the weight.
Okay.
How's the weight?
Feels all right.
All right?
Yeah.
You reckon you'll be all right to go 6 single?
Yeah.
Give it a try?
Yeah.
Cool. Beautiful. Good. So you want about that 90-degree knee bend, just to there. Perfect, perfect. 4, good. 5. Equal amongst your toes and equal amongst your heels. Good. Control. Strong, 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 strong. Good. That was your 6. Back. Flick those in. That's it. Good. So your Fitball hamstring curls, your hip hikes, and your wall squats.
Yeah.
3 rounds.
Yeah.
I'll write all this down for you, by the way, don't worry. And then you've got your calf raises and your leg press as your main set.
Lovely.
Simple.
Thanks for
Simple
that.
to start. And if Joe wants to make you do anything crazy with him, I give you permission.
Thank you.